Hello everyone, welcome to the shed. I am Lonnie. This is normally the shed from which we conduct our eBay business, but on the weekends it turns into my little workshop. And today we are going to be playing around with the Raspberry Pi 400. That is a full computer there. And we're also going to be playing around with there is a Raspberry Pi Pico W in this project, and this does run currently standalone. It's just plugged into power. It connects to Wi-Fi. It gets the time from the time server. It has all kind of functions on it and stuff. And whenever I initially built that project, I mean, it works great. I'm very happy with it. But whenever I initially built it, one of the things I wanted to do, I wanted to build this clock standalone thing. But I also later on wanted to turn this into a peripheral that was used with something else. Since it does have displays, it has inside of here, it has a piezo buzzer, it has a real-time clock, it has a keypad. I can add some other things, like I might add some potentiometers or something. I just want to make it, and maybe some LEDs. I just wanted to make like a really easy to connect to project box for rapid prototyping. Prototyping of what? I don't know yet. But I thought it'd be nice to have a really cool input-output box that can also sometimes run standalone like it is now. As a matter of fact, this thing has been running for... Let's see, I can do the stats. We have bad weather right now, so our uptime might change. But yeah, we've been up one day, 13 hours, 18 minutes, and 26 seconds. I like that little feature. But yeah, what I want to do though, I have this Raspberry Pi 400 that honestly, I used it for like 30 minutes to an hour when I got it, probably like 4 years ago or something. And I haven't used it again yet. And what I want to do is start making projects that use this as a hub type situation and it communicates with the Pi Pico Ws or other peripherals, for sensors or whatever else we want to use with it. So first of all, I need to figure out how to get this guy up and running. And oh, by the way, that's the Pi 400. You could still get them. That's at Adafruit, and look, you could still get them for $80, and they come with all this stuff. That's the mouse I have. That's the power supply. That's kind of a weird cable there, which I don't even think I have, but I happen to have another one. They use that funny looking HDMI cable there. So, but yeah, what a deal that is. Still $80 there, or they have. The Pi 400 is based on the Raspberry Pi 4, or now they have the Pi 500, which is based on the Raspberry Pi 5. It's not based on it. It is a Raspberry Pi 5, just with the keyboard and stuff built in. This is $90, which is a good deal, but you get computer only here. And I mean, honestly, the mouse is kind of crappy anyways, and most people have mice. You might need, see, there's that weird HDMI cable. You might need to buy one of those, and you might need a power supply. But yeah, you could get this for around $100 from Canakit. I didn't see anybody else that offers that. So if I was going to buy one of these now, I would just go ahead and buy the 500. But yeah, go check out their monitor. Their monitor is really cool because it just plugs right into USB, and it's powered by USB. Or no, it's powered by HDMI, I should say. So what I want to do first is I have an SD card in here now, but when I pulled it out, it's only 32 gig, and I have a card with a lot more room on it. I have 128 gig in this adapter right here. So the first thing I'm going to do today is I'm just going to ask Grok. I have a Pi 400, but I need to make an SD card for it with the OS and everything. And I'm just... And look, this is the point of this channel, is for me to have fun with this stuff. And also, this new ethos I have for this channel is I'm going to do it all without ever writing a line of code to prove it's possible. And also because it allows me to do stuff like this that I would never be able to do before. This was like 1,100 lines of code. Probably longer than it should have been, to be honest. But it was like 1,100 lines of code, and I could have, like, if I studied computer science and Python and whatnot for a year, maybe I could do this, but probably not. It's just awesome that we have tools like Grok now. So I'm going to go ahead and follow these directions. They give me the link and all that stuff. I'm going to go ahead and follow Grok's directions here for getting the new OS written on there, and then I'll be back. Okay, here's the link Grok gave me. This looks easy enough. Is some kind of imager download for Mac OS. So I'm going to do that now. That's man, that couldn't be any easier, could it? It's looking like it's going to be pretty easy. Let's see. Let me just double click. Oh, check this out. All right, we got to add that to applications. Okay, this might be easier than I thought. Open. Choose device. Okay, we're going to be doing a, do they have one specifically for Pi 400? Oh, it does. It says it says 400 here. Okay, cool. What OS? What do we do? I'm guessing we, oh, look, they have all these other, purpose-built, look, they have, okay, wow. Okay, excuse me, y'all, but I didn't, I haven't played with this thing at all. Okay, this is awesome. This is recommended. Okay, I will do recommended. Choose storage. Samsung. What does that mean? Oh, where I want to. Oh, no. No, I don't want to put it on I don't want to put it on that drive. Let me see what they mean by that. Okay, I had to unplug my memory card and plug it back in, but now I can select that. That's where I want to install it. All right, next. Would you like to apply OS customization settings? No, I'm not smart enough to do that. All existing would be erased. Yes. Okay, and then we're gonna, let me finish this and I'll be back. Yes, we have success. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the Pi up here and connect it to this monitor. I was going to connect it to this monitor, which is a really, really handy little monitor I've used over the years. It has this weird HDMI connector, though, that's not this super mini one here. I'm going to have to figure out, maybe this is micro, mini, and then this is regular size, I'm guessing, HDMI. But I have a cable that goes to regular HDMI from this monitor, and then I have a cable that goes from micro, I'm going to call it micro for now, micro HDMI to regular HDMI, but I have no way to make these work. I don't have like a hub. I don't think I have a hub or anything that can make this all work together. So I'm going to have to get like maybe an adapter just to stick right on the back of this. Or maybe an adapter to go from regular USB. What I need is a female end here is what to plug that into. So anyway, for today, I'm just going to use my regular monitor. And before I do that, I do have this. These are the general purpose I/O pins on the back, and I think there's a connector or something you can put on there. It's a 40 pin, so I'm sure you can just put a 40 pin connector and bring it to a breakout board or something. I don't have anything like that, I don't believe. But in the interim, I do have, if I want to connect to those, I do have these, I think these are called DuPont connectors. These female on one end, male on the other, so I can just plug those on there if I want to break that out to like a breadboard or something. But yeah, let me get this hooked up. Okay, we got the Pi all hooked up, and all I have to do now, I don't see a power button on this thing. I don't see any resets or power or anything. I do have, I think it just comes on whenever you plug it in. That's it. And I have it run into that monitor. Okay, here, we're coming up. Let's see what happens. See if our disk image worked or not. Okay, yeah, I think it did. I'm gonna go through the setup process, and then I'll be right back, and we'll take a look at performance. All right, so far so good. I went through some simple little. I had to create the account for the Pi, and then I connected to Wi-Fi. That did fine. Now it's downloading updates, and yeah, I think it's going well. Very smooth so far. Okay, restart on your Pi. When it comes back up, I'll turn it back on. Okay, so I've got YouTube up and running on it. And I'm playing a video here, and video playback is fine. Even full screen, I think it's good. Or is it? No, it looks like it's struggling now. As soon as I went full speed.
Thank you to all of the teams
Oh no.
across the world who contributed to the launch today.
Oh, I think that was maybe with the source. So that seems like it's working fine. Let me see if I can go to 10. Oh no, it's on 480. Let me try 1080 and see what happens. I think that should do fine.
I would not be here. Explore boldly, lift gracefully.
Okay, yeah. So that seems to work fine. Now, what I did notice though are two things. Like whenever I'm out, like when it's rendering the main page of YouTube, it's pretty slow. And I don't think it's the internet. I think it's just like whenever I scroll, just getting it to refresh this stuff, it's real slow rendering. And then when I ran a speed test, when I ran a speed test, I'll start it up again. The speed test ran really slow as well on the internet speed. And I also, on the same connection, I just ran a speed test on my phone, and I'm getting 308 down. And that's fine. This is plenty fast enough. But I'm not, I guess the hardware just can't, I don't know. It's a little sluggish though, but that's fine, because mostly the things that we're gonna be using the Pi for, writing some code, acting as a hub for a bunch of this kind of stuff, it doesn't need like hyper fast internet, and I don't need the computer to be super fast. Also, I'm wondering if maybe this is not an optimized experience. Like if I'm running Chromium, I might try Chrome and see if that works better. Okay, so yeah, the web browsing is not like, it's not awesome. I'm not going to use it for that though. The first thing, one thing that is cool, I want to show y'all this. So I have 128 gigabyte memory card in there. Look how much free space we have. We have 105 gigs free. That is awesome. So and not only that, but one thing that I did read up on, because I've been using Thonny a ton. Thonny is pre-installed. How handy is that? Look, I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to start programming here. So the only thing is I need to figure out how to make my Pi Pico work with it. I'm hoping it's as easy as plug it into the Pi 400, and then it shows up. But I don't know if it's going to be that easy or not. I may have to. Oh, look, it's right there. It shows up. Okay. Yeah, look, I'm on it. I'm connected to I'm already connected to the Pi Pico, and I didn't have to like configure anything. So I'd have to say, for someone that is looking to get into, like someone that is someone that wants to get into like working with microcontrollers, the Pico in particular, this is like the cheapest and also easiest way to get right into coding, because you don't have to install anything. Python's already on here, and Thonny is even already on here. So this is awesome, and I can use Thonny to program. I might install something else instead, like VS Code. I may do that. I may not though, because if this works, it's lightweight and it's already there. And yeah, I'm gonna try just working with Thonny since it's already installed, and we're gonna see if we can get some code written here. Okay, I've never programmed on the Pi 400 before, but I'm telling Grok, I have a Pi 400 and I want you to write a program that makes a graphics window that is 600 by 600 and contains 5 balls of varying sizes that will bounce off the walls and also off of each other. Their mass should align with their size. And let's see what Grok comes up with. All right, here's some code coming at us. Okay, we're just going to copy this. Oh, I'm used to using my Mac. All right, how do I get to Thonny? Okay, everything's tabbed. That's handy. I like that. Everything's tabbed across the top. I can deal with that. The only other thing I don't know is, okay, Control V does paste. Oh, it's running something called Pygame. I wonder if I are importing something called Pygame. I was expecting it to import Tkinter, so I may have to install Pygame. I don't know if that's on the default install or not. Okay, look. Okay, it worked. Right out that's like the new Hello World for me. Check that out. Look at that. Okay, that's pretty amazing. I've never programmed on one of these before, and I'm not a programmer, and I already have this going on. I want some explosions though. I want a black background, and when they hit, I want them to make explosions. Okay, the prompt this time is add cool explosions, also make the background black. Okay, and then we're going to do a Control All and Control V and paste the new code in, and we're going to run it. Okay, yeah, we got some explosions now. We got our black background. I don't know if a lot of people realize, oh, those are cool explosions. It did good. I don't know if a lot of people realize like just how easy it is to code with, or to get AI to code and to immediately see the results on the screen. I think this is incredible. This is amazing. Okay, one more thing for this video now. We're going to get really crazy now for the end of this video. Next time we'll connect to this guy, but this time we're going to keep it here. Make it 100 balls instead. What is that going to do? Oh boy. Okay, we'll try it. Okay, let's do it. We're going to copy here, go back to Thonny. All I can think of is when I was a kid, what I would have done with something like this, where you could just make anything. Let's run this. Okay, can it run it? It's 100 balls. Did I click it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. No, it's supposed to be 100. Did I not paste it? Let me try this again. Control A, Control V. Maybe I didn't paste it. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to try this again. Oh, there it is, 100 of them. Oh my gosh. Look at the chaos. It's running it well though. Oh my, man, look at that. That is so cool. Okay, we're going to call this a day on this one. Man, look at that. Without knowing how to write a lick of code. I mean, I do know how to write a little bit of code, but just typing a few Q's into Grok, I really don't think people know how easy this is. Every kid should at least, at a minimum, have one of these. Like, they're so cheap, and I mean, and think you can do anything with it. It's still, the AI thing is still kind of blowing my mind. But yeah, that is going to be it for this one. I hope y'all enjoyed just hanging out in the shed with me. I'm going to see how this is received after I do a few of them and whether I want to continue or not. But we are going to have a lot of fun with this.